individuals we
Third person less than. In the heart of the bustling city, 4 individuals, Ava, Ben, Chloe, and Daniel, found themselves drawn to their mailboxes on a cool autumn morning. Each had received an intriguing envelope, elegant insignia intertwining earth, water, curiosity eyes. They opened envelopes, revealing enigmatic messages gold, beckoning realm of mystery and adventure. Ava read her message aloud to herself, eyebrows intrigue, a game beyond imagination, a line Unity mansion at sunset. Ben's lips curled into a half-smile as he pursued his own invitation. An elemental game? This sounds like something out of a fantasy novel. Chloe's fingers traced the golden letters on her card as her excitement grew. I've never heard of a game like this before. It's as if the elements themselves are calling to us. Daniel chuckled, his gaze fixed on his message. Well, whatever it is, it's got my attention. Let's meet at the mansion tonight and see what this game has in store for us. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the city, the 4 individuals converged. Ivy clung aging charged anticipation. The door creaked open with a gentle push, revealing a grand hall adorned with symbols representing a pawn beautifully game. Ava's eyes widened as she took in the scene. This must be it. The others nodded in agreement, a mixture of excitement and curiosity swirling within them. Without a word, they approached the table and examined the intricacies of the game board. Each elemental quadrant was adorned with a unique piece: A, fiery phoenix; N, titan; a watery serpent; and griffin. 3 As they touched the pieces, a soft glow emanated from each, casting a warm light that seemed to envelop. This feels surreal, Chloe murmured, her voice barely above a whisper. Daniel grinned, a glint of adventure in his eyes. Well, I say we embrace the mystery and see where this journey takes us. The characters exchanged resolute glances, their hands reaching for the elemental pieces that resonated with them. They were about to embark on a game that promised to be unlike anything they experienced, a game challenge ultimately unite them in ways they could never have imagined. With a shared nod, they placed their chosen pieces onto the board. As the elements intertwined and the pieces settled into their designated quadrants, a surge of energy pulsed through the room. Journey enigmatic game began. Little did they know, the elemental trials ahead would not only challenge their minds and spirits but would also ignite a fire within them that would blaze beyond the confines of the game and into the world awaiting their impact. And so, under the watchful gaze of the elements, the characters took their first step into a realm of mystery, unity, and transformation, a journey that would shape their destinies and set them on a path they. Chapter. Third person less than. The room seemed to shimmer with an otherworldly luminescence as the 4 characters, Ava, Ben, Chloe, Daniel, gathered game pieces. The fiery phoenix, watery serpent, griffin, rested them, radiating a unique energy. Ava's fingers grazed phoenix, a tingling coursing through. Like it's alive, she marveled. Ben's titan seemed to pulse beneath his touch. These pieces, they're more than just game tokens. Chloe's serpent shifted slightly, as if responding to her presence. I can't help but feel a connection to this creature. Daniel's griffin and mirroring own spirit. Game. As the characters exchanged intrigued glances, a soft, through room. Their attention turned to a hidden compartment on the table, revealing a collection of beautifully crafted Umiyo cards. Each card bore an intricate illustration, depicting scenes of elemental landscapes and the challenges they might. They unspoken understanding, that key. The guide's voice echoed in their minds, its tone both soothing and enigmatic. Welcome, brave souls, your paths, now game secrets to you. With a shared sense of anticipation, the characters flipped over the cards one by one, revealing a glimpse they. The realm of fire. Ava read aloud from her card, her voice tinged with excitement. Trials of passion await. Ben's card depicted the realm of earth, and he grinned in response. Stability, strategy, and teamwork will guide us through this realm. Chloe's eyes sparkled as she revealed the card showcasing the realm of water. Resilience, adaptability, going. Daniel's grin matched his excitement as he unveiled the card for the realm of air. Communication, creativity, embracing change, going interesting. As they immersed themselves in the descriptions of the elemental realms, the characters could almost feel the energies of fire, earth, water, and air swirling around them. The guide's presence was palpable, guiding through game's mysteries. With a sense of unity and anticipation, the characters took their seats around the table, the elemental pieces serving as their avatars in this uncharted territory. The game board glowed softly, a journey of their imagination. As the first rays of twilight filtered through the mansion's windows, they placed their chosen pieces quadrants. Placement resonate with a harmonious energy, as if the elements themselves were converging to witness their endeavor. As the last piece found its place, a gentle hum filled the air, and the game board lit up with a kaleidoscope representing. Exchanged excited glances, a shared realization dawning upon them. Their adventure had begun. With a collective breath, they leaned forward, fingers grazing as they prepared. The game was only catalyst. Journey them, challenge them, change course. Chapter. First person, Ava less than as. The game board lit up with an ethereal glow, a sense of excitement and apprehension filled the air. The room seemed to shift around us, the walls melting away to reveal a landscape enveloped. Before us stood a towering archway, flames dancing within its frame. The realm of fire awaited, promising passion, adaptability, ability. With a glance, we acknowledged the chosen avatars, the fiery phoenix, fire's intensity. I reached out and touched the phoenix piece, and a surge of warmth coursed through. Energy, something deep my being. A collective breath united us as we stepped through the archway. The scene shifted, suddenly, and molten rocks dotted the landscape like ancient sentinels. The first challenge stood before us, an enormous stone bridge suspended over a sea of molten lava. Its stability seemed dubious at best, the flames beneath it dancing with a wild intensity. The bridge is our path, Ben declared, his titan piece exuding an air of unshakable determination. Stability guide. With careful steps, we moved onto the bridge, the heat intensifying as we ventured further. The bridge swayed, uneven, required every hour. As we reached the midpoint, the bridge began to shift and contort, as if alive. Panic surged within me, but I remembered the lessons the phoenix represented, passion and innovation. Drawing fiery energy, yelled, adapt, use rocks to stabilize the bridge. With renewed determination, we picked up molten rocks and strategically placed them, counterbalancing bridges. Stability symbolized by. Finally, racing, unity, stepped onto solid ground. The flames subsided, and the realm of fire began to recede. The fiery phoenix piece glowed light, not just willingness adapt together, understanding, a unity forged. As the realm faded around us, I looked at my companions, Ben, Chloe, and Daniel. We had faced the fire's intensity and emerged stronger for it. Our journey had only just begun, but already, learning beyond game. With the trials of fire behind us, we were ready to step into the next elemental realm, each challenge drawing together preparing lay. Chapter. Third person less than. As the embers of the fire realm faded, the characters, Ava, Ben, Chloe, and Daniel, stood once again game, eyes understanding passing them that this journey was only just beginning. With a shared sense of purpose, they moved their chosen elemental pieces to the Earth Quadrant board, the symbolizing stability strategy. As the pieces settled, the room seemed to shift, surroundings a landscape towering valleys, rolling. The Earth challenges stability, adaptability, unity. A rumble echoed through the air, and a colossal stone door emerged from the landscape. Symbols representing strategy inviting secrets. As they approached the door, it creaked open, revealing a labyrinthine cave system. The characters exchanged glances, and with unspoken determination, they stepped into the darkness. Inside was damp, footsteps resonating through cavern, paths split multiple leading. The realm of Earth tests our stability and strategy, Ben noted, his voice carrying a resolute edge. Together navigate labyrinth. Chloe's griffin piece radiated a sense of curiosity as they ventured deeper into the cave. This reminds me of a puzzle, where each choice we make shapes the path ahead. Their footsteps as they making, every step in unity, they navigated labyrinths, turns. As they progressed, they came across an intricate set of runes etched into the cave wall. The symbols game's deciphering meaning challenge. Ava's phoenix flared with renewed passion. The game has taught us to innovate and adapt. Maybe key overcoming. Pooling knowledge insights, they analyzed symbol significance. They a passage opened revealing a light. At the center of the chamber stood a stone dais, upon which rested a perfectly balanced scale, a stability, surrounding representing strategy and teamwork. With a shared understanding, they placed various items on the scale, experimenting with weight and balance. Each trial and error brought them closer to unraveling the mysteries of the realm of Earth. Finally, through chamber, the stone door they had entered through creaked open, revealing sunlight and fresh air. The labyrinth had tested their stability, adaptability, and unity, and they had emerged triumphant. As they stepped out into the sunlight, the Titan piece seemed to radiate a sense of accomplishment. Challenges taught stability, strategy, power working together. With a sense of pride and camaraderie, they returned to the game board, ready to face the next elemental trial. Their journey was far from over, and the lessons they were learning extended beyond game. Chapter. First person, Chloe. Less than the echoes of our triumph in the Earth realm still resonated within us as we stood before the game. Was watery serpent me, symbolizing adaptability. As we settled our pieces into the watery quadrant, the room seemed to shimmer and transform. We found ourselves standing at the edge of a tranquil lake, its surface reflecting the colors of the sky above. The realm of water awaited us, promising collaborative challenges that would test our resilience, adaptability, ability. Go. A gentle breeze ruffled the water's surface as we gazed at the expanse before us. A series of stepping leading. The water realm challenges our adaptability and resilience. I mused aloud, my voice carrying a mixture of anticipation and curiosity. Daniel's griffin piece, stepping our path. Navigate. With careful steps, we ventured onto the first stepping stone. It shifted beneath our weight, its surface slick with water. Each stone presented its own challenge, a test of balance, timing, and adaptability. As we progressed, the water realm seemed to respond to our presence. Gentle ripples spread across surface, mirroring rhythm. Our midway through path, uneven gaps. Doubt crept in, but the serpent symbolism of adaptability reminded me that navigating uncertainty part journey. We need to be resilient and go with the flow. With newfound determination, we adjusted our strategy. We helped each other across the trickier gaps, using teamwork and adaptability to overcome the challenges before us. Finally, racing unity. The watery serpent piece seemed to shimmer with approval, a reflection of the resilience and adaptability. As we stood on the island, the water realm began to recede, and the tranquil lake faded from view. The lessons we had learned, of resilience, adaptability, and going with the flow, felt like echoes in our hearts. With the realm of water behind us, we were ready to face the next challenge. As we returned to the game board, I exchanged knowing glances with my companions, Ava, Ben, and Daniel. The trials were shaping us, transforming. Prepared conquer lay ahead. With our chosen elemental pieces as our guides, we were poised to embrace the journey and continue uncovering the mysteries of the elemental realms. Chapter. First person, Daniel. Less than. As the realm of water faded away, replaced by the anticipation of the next trial, I stepped forward to place my chosen piece, the airborne griffin, into the quadrant representing air. A sense surged through surroundings. Found ourselves standing on a floating platform amidst a boundless expanse of sky. The air realm was a world of limitless possibilities, its openness inviting us to soar to new heights. Qualities: creativity and adaptability, traits that were sure to be tested in the challenges that awaited. The wind whistled around us, carrying a sense of exhilaration as we looked out at the expansive skies. Above us, The air was alive with movement as other griffins gracefully, leaving trails of golden light in their wake. This realm represents the power of communication and adaptability.
Qualities: creativity and adaptability, traits that were sure to be tested in the challenges that awaited. The wind whistled around us, carrying a sense of exhilaration as we looked out at the expansive skies. Above us, the air was alive with movement as other griffins gracefully, leaving trails of golden light in their wake. This realm represents the power of communication and adaptability. I shared with my companions, my palpable. As we set foot on the platform, it swayed gently beneath us, mimicking the currents of the wind. Ahead of us, a series of intricate puzzles and platforms floated, seemingly suspended in midair. Our journey through the air realm would require more than physical agility. It would demand innovative thinking and effective communication. Each puzzle presented a unique challenge. Some required us to synchronize our movements to cross platforms, response our weight, our problem solving as we navigated swirling changing every. This is like navigating the winds of change, Chloe remarked as we strategized our next move. Our unity and communication were put to the test as we exchanged ideas and worked together to overcome the challenges. The griffin above us seemed to encourage our efforts, its wings beating rhythm. At the heart of the air realm, we faced a puzzle that required us to harness the power of the wind to ascend to a higher platform. A sense we manipulated, using ropes, creativity, adaptability, pushing heights. As we reached the pinnacle of the puzzle, the realm of air responded to our success, the wind's carrying platform. Together, pieces glowing with a radiant light, a reflection of the lessons we had learned and the unity we had forged. With the puzzles conquered and the air realm's challenges behind us, we returned to the game board. The sense of accomplishment was palpable, and I exchanged triumphant smiles with Ava, Ben, our communication, creativity, adaptability, leaving ready challenge purpose. As we moved forward in our journey, our elemental pieces at our sides, I felt a deep sense of gratitude, growth, unity. Just individuals, we became a team united by a shared purpose, ready to embrace whatever mysteries game. Chapter. Less than first person. Daniel less than. As the realm of water faded away, replaced by the anticipation of the next trial, I stepped forward to place my chosen piece, the airborne griffin, into the quadrant representing air. A sense surged through surroundings more, found ourselves standing on a floating platform amidst a boundless expanse of sky. The air realm was a world of limitless possibilities, its openness inviting us to soar to new heights. Qualities: creativity and adaptability, traits that were sure to be tested in the challenges that awaited. The wind whistled around us, carrying a sense of exhilaration as we looked out at the expansive skies. Above us, the air was alive with movement as other griffins gracefully, leaving trails of golden light in their wake. This realm represents the power of communication and adaptability. I shared with my companions, my palpable. As we set foot on the platform, it swayed gently beneath us, mimicking the currents of the wind. Ahead of us, a series of intricate puzzles and platforms floated, seemingly suspended in midair. Our journey through the air realm would require more than physical agility. It would demand innovative thinking and effective communication. Each puzzle presented a unique challenge. Some required us to synchronize our movements to cross platforms, response our weight, problem solving as we navigated swirling changing every. This is like navigating the winds of change, Chloe remarked as we strategized our next move. Our unity and communication were put to the test as we exchanged ideas and worked together to overcome the challenges. The griffin above us seemed to encourage our efforts, its wings beating rhythm. At the heart of the air realm, we faced a puzzle that required us to harness the power of the wind to ascend to a higher platform. A sense we manipulated, using ropes, creativity, adaptability, pushing heights. As we reached the pinnacle of the puzzle, the realm of air responded to our success, the winds carrying platform. Together, our pieces glowing with a radiant light, a reflection of the lessons we had learned and the unity we had forged. With the puzzles conquered and the air realm's challenges behind us, we returned to the game board. The sense of accomplishment was palpable, and I exchanged triumphant smiles with Ava, Ben, our communication, creativity, adaptability, leaving ready challenge purpose. As we moved forward in our journey, our elemental pieces at our sides, I felt a deep sense of gratitude, growth, unity. Just individuals, we became a team united by a shared purpose, ready to embrace whatever mysteries game. Chapter. Less than third person less than. As the characters stood before the game board, their elemental pieces glowing with the residual energy. Presence held an air of mystery, and yet, there was a sense of familiarity that had developed through their shared experiences. The trials you've faced within the game have shown you the power of unity and the strength that comes from embracing your individual strengths while working as a team. The guide began, their voice carrying a weight of wisdom. But there is more to this game than meets the eye. The characters exchanged curious glances, their attention fully captured by guides they already passion, stability, and adaptability. Yet, it seemed there was a deeper layer to the game's purpose. The elemental trials were just a prelude. The guide continued. They were meant to prepare you game. Ava, Ben, Chloe, in curiosity piqued. They come guides guidance, recognizing game's enigmatic merely. The elemental pieces you hold are not just tokens, the guide revealed. They are conduits of the lessons you've learned, carrying the essence of fire, earth, water, and air within them. The elemental pieces began to emit a soft, pulsating light, piece resonating in energy. Very. These pieces are a bridge between the game and the world outside. The guide explained. They unity you've potential positive change within each of you. The characters exchanged amazed glances, realizing that the game's impact was not confined to the game board. The lessons they had learned were meant to be carried with them, guiding their actions and decisions beyond the confines of the enigmatic game. The elemental trials were a metaphor for the challenges you'll face in the real world. The guide continued. Just as you've conquered the trials together, you have the opportunity to bring the spirit unity you. As the guide's words hung in the air, a sense of responsibility settled over the characters. They understood that their journey was not just about personal growth, it was about applying the lessons they had learned to make a positive impact on their community. We've learned to harness our strengths, communicate effectively, adapt change, said, a glint eyes. Chloe nodded in agreement. The game has shown us the potential for unity and transformation. The challenge now is to translate that potential into real-world change. The guide's presence was a reminder that they were not alone in this endeavor. With the guide's guidance, game were ready. Chapter 1 Game into the realm of real-world impact. With a newfound sense of purpose, They looked at their glowing elemental pieces, each representing aspect journey. They ready power unity reality, painting picture of positive change and transformation. Chapter #WhyNot. Less than third person less than. Ava, Ben, Chloe, a table, pieces displayed prominently its center. The room was adorned with posters and banners that bore the emblem of the #WhyNot community pledge campaign. They spent days immersing research, learning campaign's philosophy impact. The #WhyNot campaign community business accountability creating environment began, resonating fostering unity positive change city. Ben chimed in, his gaze fixed on the banners. The campaign aims to engage the community in supporting through giveaways. Way symbiotic relationship community. Chloe leaned forward, her eyes reflecting her enthusiasm. And the best part is that we've been selected as part of the campaign. Our journey in the game has prepared us for this real-world endeavor. Daniel nodded in agreement, his mind racing with possibilities. Just like how we united our elemental strengths in the game, we now have the opportunity to unite businesses and the community. Their unity in the game had become a foundation for their unity in this new endeavor. The lessons of passion, stability, resilience, communication, and adaptability that they had learned were directly applicable campaign's unity positive change. As they discussed their approach, the enigmatic guide appeared before them once more. With a smile, Guide acknowledged. Hardening CU Essence game carry. Ava, Ben, Chloe, exchanged knowing glances. Guide's presence was a reminder of the journey they had undertaken and the transformation it had ignited within them. The #WhyNot campaign's same unity positive change you've experienced within the game, the guide continued. Your journey has equipped you with the tools to not only pitch campaign
embodied principles. With the guide's guidance, they began to outline their strategy. Drawing from their experiences, they pitch highlighted campaigns tapping passion, stability, adaptability. As they fine-tuned their pitch, a sense of purpose swelled within them. The journey through the elemental trials had not only prepared them for this moment, but had also instilled within them a profound power unity positive change. The campaign aims to create a ripple effect, said. Like how our actions in the game influenced one another, our efforts can inspire others to come together goal. Ava added, we've learned that unity can transcend boundaries and that positive change is possible strength's purpose. With their pitch honed and their hearts aligned, they looked at their glowing elemental pieces. These pieces, once merely tokens on a game board, had become symbols of their journey, their unity, tangible impact. As the guide faded from view, they shared a moment of silent connection. The #WhyNot campaign longer just campaign, it journey, calling, lessons they had learned through the enigmatic game. With their elemental pieces as a source of inspiration and their newfound unity as a driving force, Ava, Ben, Chloe, were poised on a bridge gap game themselves and the community they aspired to serve. Chapter Uniting. First person Ava. The morning sun cast a warm glow through the windows as I stood with my friends, Ava, Ben, Chloe, Daniel, a cozy corner our shop. Pieces were up. Significance beyond initial role in the game, a symbol of the strengths we had harnessed and the unity we had forged. We're on the cusp of something remarkable, I said, my gaze shifting from the elemental pieces to the journey through the game was just the beginning. Our unity, our strengths, leading. Ben nodded, his eyes alight with determination. We're not just a group of friends anymore. We're a team with a purpose that extends beyond the game. Chloe leaned in, her voice charged with excitement. The #WhyNot campaign is a chance to bring positive change community. Uniquely equipped we've experienced together. Daniel chimed in, his tone thoughtful. Power unity now. We're going unity. As we spoke, our elemental pieces seemed to pulse with agreement, as if they too recognized the significance journey embarking. Game individuals into a cohesive unit, and now we were determined to channel that unity into a real-world endeavor that would make a difference. Our strengths are complementary, Ava said, her gaze sweeping across each of us. Just like the elements in the game, we have a balance that allows us to overcome challenges together. Ben nodded in agreement. And just like the game, our journey won't be without obstacles. But with unity as our foundation, nothing we. Chloe grinned, her eyes reflecting the spirit of adventure. The game has taught us that every challenge opportunity, creativity, adaptability, greatest assets. Daniel leaned back, a look of determination on his face. We're not just taking the lessons from the game and applying them. We're amplifying, ripple through, community, inspiring, bring positive change. With each word spoken, the realization grew stronger. Our journey through the game was a preparation very training ground challenges that awaited us in the real world. And just as we had conquered those trials together, we were ready to conquer challenges. #WinIt campaign presented. Let's make a pact, I suggested, extending my hand. Let's pledge to carry the spirit of unity and transformation with us every step of the way. One by one, my friends placed their hands atop mine, forming a united circle. The energy in that circle was tangible, a fusion of our strengths, determination, and the lessons we had learned. It was a simple, just campaign. As we journey into the world beyond the game, let's remember that our unity is our strength, Ben said, his voice steady. We are not just players of a game. Chloe added, her eyes shining. We are catalysts for change. We are bound by a purpose that extends beyond the boundaries of the game board, Daniel affirmed. And as our hands remained clasped, I concluded, we are a team, united by the journey we've shared and the journey that lies ahead. Our hands separated, but the connection remained, a connection that transcended words and tangible gestures. Peace's journey brought here, our unity as a guiding light. We were ready on our adventure of transforming our community through the power of unity, just as we had transformed ourselves within the enigmatic game. Chapter: Third Person. The journey through the enigmatic game had not only united Ava, Ben, Chloe, as a team, sparked personal. They deeper #WinIt campaign principles, they began acknowledge profound ways growth. Ava found herself drawn to the concept of passion, how it had fueled her actions within the game. Games conquer. Now, same every step campaign, infusing actions with the same fiery passion guided through game. Ben's journey through stability and strategy in the realm of Earth had taught him the value of steadfastness and calculated decisions. He found himself applying these principles to the campaign's planning. Unwavering strength game, navigate the complexities of their real-world endeavor. Chloe's experiences with the watery trials had left her with a profound understanding of resilience and adaptability, just as she had navigated the ebb and flow of water within the game. With her unwavering determination to find creative solutions, reflecting the same flexibility that had helped her conquer the trials of the serpent. Daniel's journey through the realm of air had honed his communication skills and his ability to embrace change. He recognized the power of effective communication in the game, where the airborne griffin's wings allowed him to soar above obstacles. Now, he soared in his interactions with local businesses, pitching the campaign with eloquence and authenticity, just as the griffin had carried him to new heights within the game. As the four friends met to discuss their progress in the campaign, they realized that their personal experiences, growth, strength, and unity. Game stepping toward becoming more effective agents of change. The game taught us that unity is a force that can overcome any challenge. Ben mused, his gaze. And that transformation is a journey that extends beyond the boundaries of the board. Ava added, touching fiery reverence. Chloe smiled, her fingers brushing the watery serpent. And that adaptability is a skill that serves us game. Daniel looked at his airborne griffin, a sense purpose eyes. Personal growth isn't just us, it's community impact. As they gathered around the table, their elemental pieces seemed to radiate a palpable energy. Unity, strength, personal they undergone. They recognized journey through game's path growth, empowerment, unity, path campaigns. And so, as they prepared to face the challenges ahead, they did so with the lessons of the game. Collective identity, a testament to the power of unity and the potential of each individual to contribute to a greater cause. As they left their meeting, Ava, Ben, Chloe, and Daniel carried with them not only their elemental pieces, but also a profound sense purpose. Game-ignited journey. Personal growth. Now, they ready growth, creating lasting positive change community through #WinIt campaign. Chapter #WinIt campaign. Third person. A hushed excitement filled the air as the characters gathered in a spacious auditorium, their eyes campaign unveiling. Room was a sense anticipation, a feeling moment marked the beginning of something significant. The presentation began with a captivating video that showcased the vibrant spirit of the DFW community, the people, Aspirations City. Displayed #WinIt by Community Pledge. Barnard. Gregory, branding, VBS, stage, his presence commanding attention. His voice resonated through the auditorium as he introduced the philosophy behind the campaign. Ladies and gentlemen, today we stand on the threshold of a new era, a time when businesses are just pillars. Community strength. #WinIt Community Pledge campaign opportunity. Step pledge our city. Pledge says, unity, safety, positive change. The characters listened intently, their hearts resonating with Barnard's words. They had experienced Power Unity enigmatic game, they witnessing potential community. As part of the campaign, Barnard continued, we're launching the 1,000 plus daily giveaways. Through community unique way. Then $5 a week, can giveaways only promote support community. Ava exchanged a knowing glance with her friends. The synergy between the #WinIt campaign's unity, they game uncanny. The game had prepared them for this moment, an opportunity to bridge the gap between virtual trials and real-world impact. As community favorites, announced, your way. Through every neighborhood, every city, Chloe felt a surge of inspiration. She had chosen the watery serpent in the game, and now, that choice seemed to symbolize her role in weaving connections within the community, connecting businesses, people, aspirations through campaign. Your journey doesn't end here, Barnard declared. It begins. Your unity within this campaign mirrors the unity we seek to foster citywide. We invite you to share your UMYO cards with each other, combining your strengths greater good. As the characters absorbed Barnard's words, they glanced at their elemental pieces, the fiery phoenix, titan, watery serpent. Peace represented only growth potential difference. The presentation concluded with a call to action, urging the attendees to register at umyabaisdfw.com. Part emptied, characters found themselves surrounded by a buzz of excitement and conversations about the campaign's possibilities. It's like the game prepared us for this. Ben mused, his gaze fixed on the earthbound titan. Ava nodded, her eyes gleaming. The unity we cultivated within the game is the same unity that can. Campaign. Chloe looked at her watery serpent piece, a sense of purpose filling her heart. Our journey isn't just within the game or the campaign. It's a journey of creating lasting positive change. Daniel's airborne griffin seemed to soar with a newfound determination. We're not just players. We're catalysts. As they left the auditorium, the characters knew that they were part of something much larger than themselves. The #WinIt campaign was a unity, growth, potential impact community. They triumphed the game, they were now poised to overcome real-world challenges, driven by the same unity that had guided them through their enigmatic adventure. Chapter proposal. Character Ava, first person. The guide's offer lingered in my mind, a tantalizing prospect that beckoned me to step beyond the boundaries of the game and into the realm of the real world. The journey through the elemental trials had transformed us, and now, the guide's proposal was a doorway to extend that transformation to others. As I mulled over the offer, myself taking game's community, of translating unity, growth, empowerment we experienced game. Opportunity legacy, city. Sitting a cozy corner, gazed fiery peace my. Represented just passion journey. Passion burned within me, urging me to seize this chance to make a difference. My thoughts interrupted by my phone. Message popped up, hey, you up meeting? I smiled, typing a quick reply, absolutely, Chloe. Let's meet and brainstorm. We agreed to meet at our favorite spot, a small park that had become a sanctuary for our discussions. As I walked to the park, I couldn't help but feel a surge of anticipation. The guide's proposal ignited me. Now, Chloe's was eager. Explore possibilities. Chloe arrived, her eyes bright with excitement. Ava, I've been thinking. The game's lessons are like these hidden treasures we've uncovered. What if we share these treasures with others, just like the guide? Suggested? I nodded, intrigued. Go on. She pulled out a notebook filled with sketches and ideas. What if we organize workshops where we teach the principles we learned in the Game, workshops, and experience people unity, power, collaboration. The idea resonated with me, and I could see the pieces coming together. And we can use the UMYO cards as tools to facilitate these workshops. Each card could represent a lesson, and participants' insight solutions. Chloe's eyes lit up. Exactly. It's like a bridge between the game and the real world, creating a tangible impact. As we continued to brainstorm, our ideas expanded and intertwined, forming a was both ambitious and purposeful. Guide's proposal provided spark, creativity. The UMYO workshops could be a way to empower individuals, businesses, and the community large. My thoughts mirroring fiery spirit. Chloe nodded, her watery serpent piece glinting in the sunlight. Just as water adapts to its surroundings, workshops adapt participants, fostering growth and transformation. As we delved deeper into our plans, I felt a deep sense of alignment. Our journey through the elemental trials had prepared us for this very moment, a moment where our unity, growth, and determination converged with the guide's offer. We were no longer just players of the game, we were change-carrying games. As we concluded our meeting, I looked at Chloe and smiled. Let's do this, Chloe. Let's bring the game's weave. She grinned back, a sparkle of determination in her eyes. Together, with the power of the UMYO cards and our shared journey, we can make a real difference. With renewed purpose, we left the park, our minds buzzing with ideas and our hearts ignited by the potential of the UMYO workshops. The guide's proposal had set us on a path, and now, with unity and transformation as our allies, we were ready to embark on the next phase of our journey, one bridge gap enigmatic game tangible impact. We were. Chapter: Third Person. The UMYO workshops took shape as Ava and Chloe's shared vision became a reality, with the guide's guidance power workshops experience as games. As participants gathered for the first UMYO workshop, the room buzzed with anticipation. Ava, Chloe, carefully prepared in game's transformative journey. UMYO cards were spread across tables, each card symbolizing a unique participant's explore. Ben moved among the tables, his earthbound Titan piece in hand, ensuring that everyone felt welcome and ready to embark on this shared adventure. He had embodied the lessons of stability unity among group. Chloe stepped forward, her watery serpent piece gleaming as she began the workshop's opening. Everyone, workshop, an experience designed bridge gap games applications. Adapts its surroundings. We invite you to adapt, learn, and grow with us. As the workshop progressed, participants were introduced to the UMYO cards, each card carrying message deeply. Cards became conversation starters, tools for introspection, and bridges for connecting with others. Daniel's airborne griffin piece had granted him the ability to soar through challenges with creativity adaptability. Guided participants through activity, encouraged them to think outside the box and find innovative solutions. The energy in the room was palpable freely, just they during. Ava, fiery piece, on passion purpose. As ignites and transforms, so passion us. Explore we can align our passions meaningful change. In small groups, participants used UMYO cards to share their insights, drawing connections between the game's trials and their own experiences. The UMYO cards became catalysts for meaningful sparking unity, adaptability, creativity. Throughout workshop, guides presence guiding participants, they explored depth's potential. Essence trials, participant on a personal. As the workshop concluded, participants gathered in a circle, holding their chosen UMYO cards. The inspiration lighting up. Characters had bonded during their journey through the elemental realms, so too had the participants forged through insights, experiences. Chloe stood at the center of the circle, her watery serpent piece gleaming. Today, we've taken the first step on a journey of transformation, a journey inspired by the enigmatic game and fueled by our collective commitment to positive change. The participants nodded in agreement, their UMYO cards clutched in their hands as tangible reminders of the journey they had undertaken. As the room emptied, Ava and Chloe exchanged a satisfied glance. The UMYO workshop had exceeded their expectations, igniting a spark of unity and empowerment that resonated far beyond workshop space. We're on the right path, Ava said with a smile, her fiery phoenix piece reflecting determination. Chloe nodded, her watery serpent piece embodying the fluidity of their evolving mission. And with each workshop, we'll be spreading the game's transformative lessons, one UMYO card at a time. As the UMYO workshops continued, the characters' commitment to unity and change deepened. Guide, they just players game ambassadors of transformation, ready to share the game's treasures with a world hungry for unity positive impact. Chapter Challenges. First person, Chloe. Collaboration is like a dance of minds, each step contributing to a harmonious whole. As we ventured into the realm of real-world application, I found myself immersed in a dance of collaboration, guided by game. The #WinIt campaign bridge games teachings, aspirations, unity, community impact. My watery serpent piece, a reminder of adaptability. I embraced the challenge of working with others to approach business owners. Pitch campaigns. One sunny morning, our team gathered around a table, UMYO cards spread out like a canvas of possibilities. Ava's Fiery Phoenix, Ben's Earthbound Titan, Daniel's Airborne Griffin, and my own Watery Serpent, each piece brought unique perspective. This is our moment. Ava began her fiery games, teachings, passion, purpose, game with business owners. Our unity and belief in the campaign's impact will shine through. With Ava's words echoing in our minds, we set out to approach local business owners. Armed with UMYO cards that symbolizes unity, creativity, and adaptability, we ventured into the heart of our community, eager to convey the campaign's potential. My experience taught power flexibility, as owners, was a adapt pitch, their unique needs and concerns. Just as water finds its way around obstacles, we found ways to tailor our message to resonate with each owner. As we visited different businesses, I witnessed the synergy of our team. Ben's Earthbound Titan lent stability to our interactions, grounding us in purpose. Daniel's Airborne Griffin brought a touch of creativity that helped us craft unique approaches for each owner. And Ava's Fiery Phoenix ignited the passion within us. Infusing. One evening, we found ourselves sitting in a cafe, discussing our experiences and sharing insights. Energy. I looked at my watery serpent piece, reflecting on ideas, perspectives. Collaboration isn't just about working together. I mused, it's about weaving together our strengths, something greater parts. Ava nodded, her Fiery Phoenix piece gleaming. And just as we united in the game to overcome challenges, uniting challenges, the bond we had, forged through games, was now wasn't always sailing, disagreement. Water that adapts and flows, we navigated challenges, open a shared commitment to our mission. As days turned into weeks, our collaborative efforts bore fruit. We secured commitments from several business owners to participate in the #WinIt campaign, matching our own. Only guided connections based on unity, creativity, and adaptability. Looking just the symbol's journey represented challenge had overcome, and a piece of the puzzle that was the #WinIt campaign. Collaboration, realized, was more just working together. It was a symphony minds, each contributing a unique note to create something beautiful. And as I held my watery serpent piece, just beginning impact, destined to make. Chapter Pitching. Third person. The realm of business was a labyrinth of decisions and negotiations, and the characters knew that to succeed in their #WinIt campaign, they pitching. With the wisdom gained from the game and the UMYO cards, they embarked on a journey to unravel the secrets of persuasive communication. As the group gathered around a table, their UMYO cards neatly arranged, they faced the challenge apprehension. Symbols had become their companions, guiding their thoughts and actions. Ava's Fiery Phoenix, a beacon of passion, sat next to Ben's Earthbound Titan, a symbol of stability. Chloe's Watery Serpent whispered adaptability, signified creativity. We've conquered trials and collaborated effectively, began a fiery, impactful pitches resonate with business owners. Their task was clear, to convey the essence of the #WinIt campaign, the unity, transformation, positive change represented, while addressing practical concerns business owners. The challenge lay in striking a balance between passion and pragmatism. They pitching, studying campaigns, dissecting had worked. Each character brought a unique perspective to the discussion, influenced by their chosen UMYO card and the lessons they represented. Chloe, drawing inspiration Watery Serpent, highlighted importance adaptability tailoring pitches. Shaped container, explained our pitch's specific goals, challenges business. Ben's Earthbound Titan urged them to ground their pitches in stability and reliability. Business owners, theirs, pitches emphasize. Foundation of the #WinIt campaign and its potential benefits. Daniel's Airborne Griffin introduced an element of creativity, suggesting innovative ways to capture lasting impression. Pitches the same creativity that fueled our solutions in the game, he proposed. Ava's fiery Phoenix piece shone brightly as she summarized their insights. We need to approach pitching passion guided through our pitches should inspire confidence in the campaign's transformative power. The characters spent days crafting refining pitches, drawing upon strengths, the symbolism of their UMYO cards. As they practiced, they realized that each pitch was a mosaic, a fusion of their collective experiences, beliefs, and aspirations. Their hard work culminated in a series of mock pitches, where they took turns playing the roles of business owners and campaign advocates. These rehearsals not only honed their pitching skills, but also reinforced the importance of listening and adapting to the responses they received. In the process, they discovered that the UMYO cards served as guiding lights, imbuing their pitches qualities they threw game. Just pieces on a board, they were journey, steering success. As they polished their pitches, the characters realized that they had not only grown as entrepreneur storytellers, they experienced as insights narratives that resonated with the hearts and minds of business owners. And so, armed with their UMYO cards, the characters ventured into the realm of business with pitches unity, positive change, journey through game challenge, convincing the #WinIt campaign power. Chapter. First person Daniel. The weight of ethical considerations bore down on me as I stared at the UMYO cards spread out me. These pieces of cardstock held more power than I had anticipated, power to influence, persuade, shape destiny, #WinIt campaign. Great power comes great responsibility, deeper unity, myself grappling presented. The Airborne Griffin, my piece, symbolized creativity throughout our journey. Guided through challenges required approach problems angles, change driving. We on. Launching #WinIt campaign, very creativity posed. Ethical dilemma. One of the UMYO cards in my possession was particularly powerful. It seemed to have the potential sway uncanny precision, tip scales in our direction, ensuring that businesses aligned with our cause. But at what cost? Was it ethical to manipulate decisions in our favor, even our were? I found myself torn between two paths. On one hand, using the cards strategically could accelerate our progress, solidify partnerships, amplify impact campaign. Other hand, such manipulation could compromise the authenticity of our endeavor and undermine the very values we sought to promote. I confided in my friends, seeking their guidance and perspectives. Ava's fiery passion urged me to seize every advantage available to us, while Chloe's watery wisdom cautioned against sacrificing integrity gains. Grounded. Me. Lasting. Success was on a trust forged through manipulation. As I weighed their words and considered the potential consequences, I realized that the UMYO cards were not just tools, they were a reflection of our journey. They were a reminder of the lessons we had learned, the challenges we had overcome, and the growth we had experienced as using unethically betray very spirit unity. The #WinIt campaign. With a resolute heart, I made my decision. I chose to embrace the ethical path, to wield the UMYO cards not as instruments of manipulation, but as catalysts for meaningful change. I believed that if we approached business owners with honesty, authenticity, and a genuine commitment to the campaign's ideals, the partnerships we formed would be built on a solid foundation. As I shared my decision with the group, I felt a renewed sense of purpose. The ethical dilemmas had tested our values and integrity, but they had also reaffirmed our dedication to creating a campaign. Just symbols power, they were. Symbols journey shape. And so, armed with ethical clarity, we pressed forward with our campaign, determined to change businesses and communities through unity, transformation, unwavering integrity. Journey presented challenges beyond game confronting challenges, impact we. Chapter building. Third person. The game had taught them the value of strategy, unity, and momentum. Now, as they embarked on Journey #WinIt campaign, very put world of business and community engagement. Sitting in maps, campaign the art of strategizing. The room buzzed with excitement as they shared their visions and aspirations. Campaign, drawing inspiration, experiences the game. Ava, fiery passion eyes, importance, capturing community's attention from the outset. Just like in the game, she emphasized, we need to start strong, igniting curiosity. Campaign's potential. Chloe, watery guiding words, suggested fostering partnerships, businesses, and influencers to amplify their message. We can create a network of support, she explained. During Ben's Earthbound Titan advised them to build on a solid foundation, focusing on goals, measurable outcomes, and a realistic timeline. Momentum is sustained when we have a structured plan, he reminded them, and a shared understanding of where we're headed. Drawing experience proposed infusing creativity every keep people engaged. Their strategies began to take shape, each one a reflection of their strengths and the symbolism of their UMYO cards. But as they mapped out their plans, they encountered challenges and setbacks reminiscent of the elemental trials. Just as they had faced obstacles that tested their unity adaptability, they navigated complexities. As the campaign gained momentum, the characters discovered that building alliances required patience, negotiation, ability, bridge perspectives, they during game. They skeptics just they. Fiery game. They pressed drawing strength, their shared vision, and the transformative power of unity. With each successful partnership, event, and initiative, their campaign gained traction. The momentum. They threw game propelling them to new heights. Just as their UMYO cards had represented unity, transformation, and positive change, campaign living very. As they looked back on their progress, they marveled at how their journey through the game had seamlessly translated into the world of business and community engagement. The elemental trials had been their training ground, preparing them to face the challenges and seize the opportunities of the real world. As the campaign gathered momentum, it became clear that their efforts were resonating with the community. People saw the authenticity of their message, the dedication of their team, and the transformative potential of unity. The lessons they had learned, lessons of passion, stability, adaptability, creativity, had campaigns. With each step forward, they cultivated, by the knowledge that their journey was far from over. Just as they had navigated the elemental trials together, they now ventured into the world of business with a united purpose, ready to leave a lasting impact on their community through the power of the #WinIt campaign. Chapter building. Third person. With their strategies in place and their momentum building, the characters embarked on a new phase #WinIt campaign journey, one building businesses and the community. Just as they had connected with the elemental realms in the game, their vision of unity and positive change, the characters found themselves in a flurry of activity, reaching out to local businesses, attending networking, participating community gatherings. Fiery determination led the way as they introduced themselves and their campaign, weaving stories that reflected the transformative power of unity they had experienced during the game. The responses they encountered were as varied as the elemental trials they had faced. Some businesses were enthusiastic and eager to join the cause, recognizing the potential for positive impact. Community skeptical, needing convincing that the #WinIt campaign truly a. Chloe's calm and adaptable nature proved invaluable as she engaged in conversations that required patience, open-mindedness. Owners, addressing questions. Grace Way navigated watery challenges. Game. Ben's grounded approach was an asset in negotiating partnerships and collaborations. He carefully joining campaign, emphasizing opportunities for increased visibility, community engagement, and brand alignment. His steady demeanor reassured potential partners that the campaign was not just a fleeting commitment to lasting change. Daniel's creativity came to the forefront as he brainstormed innovative ways to engage the community. Generate drawing experience suggested workshops, challenges sparked curiosity and courage. The characters encountered both challenges and rewards in their quest to build connections. They rejection, gap understanding. They experienced forming partnerships. As they navigated this phase of the campaign, the characters realized that building connections was just fostering relationships. Elemental trials had forged #WinIt campaign forging with the community. They impact began display campaign's logo joined cause, eager something larger than themselves. The momentum they had cultivated merged seamlessly with the connections they building, creating tapestry unity, positive change. With each successful connection, the characters gained insights into the diverse tapestry of their community, the dreams, challenges, and aspirations of its members. They saw how their journey through game prepared equipping skills and understanding needed to bridge gaps and foster understanding. As they looked ahead, they recognized that their campaign was not just about numbers or statistics, it was about people. It was about creating a ripple effect of positive change, one connection at a time. Just as they had united the elemental realms in the game, they were now uniting community through power #WinIt campaign. Chapter Embarking on a Journey. As I sit down to reflect on the remarkable journey we've undertaken, I can't help but be awed by how far we've come. From receiving those enigmatic invitations to the elemental trials and now the #WinIt campaign, ways imagined. The game, with its elemental realms and UMYO cards, introduced us to a world of challenges and possibilities. It pushed us to our limits, tested our unity, and showed us the strength we possessed together. Myself embracing stability, learning strong adversity. Journey it was about growth. Ava's fiery adaptable spirit, thinking, all qualities through challenges. Weren't just playing game, uncovering layers waiting right emerge. And now, as we stand on the cusp of our next adventure, the #WinIt campaign, it feels like a progression, power unity, our journey game just prelude truly capable achieving. Fiery represents purpose burning. The mysteries of the game still linger, like a puzzle with a few missing pieces. What was the true purpose game? Enigmatic guide, they play. These questions remain unanswered, but I've come to understand that the journey itself is the destination. The answers we seek are not just in the game, but in the way we approach challenges, impact. The #WinIt campaign. More. Just the growth, unity, and transformation we've experienced. Just as we united the elemental realms, we're now uniting businesses, individuals, community, a positive change. Game upon we're building campaign, journey. Looking humbling. By curiosity, by purpose. Game catalyst, journey shape. Mysteries past possibilities, future converge in this moment, and I'm excited to see what lies ahead. With the lessons of the game etched in our hearts, we stand ready to bridge the gap between the game and the impactful journey, #WinIt campaign. Pieces. On. Taken on a new meaning, representing not just elements, but our collective effort to create positive change. I'm anticipation, hope, burning. The game was the beginning, and the campaign is our continuation. And as we step forward into the unknown, I'm reminded of the Earthbound Titan's unwavering strength, a strength that resides within each of us as we journey together into the next chapter of our lives. Chapter Legacy Unity. Third person. As the characters ventured into the realm of the #WinIt campaign, they found themselves facing just challenges, dynamics, community engagement. The lessons learned from the game's trials had instilled in them a deep understanding of unity, and now they were about to apply that knowledge to the real world. The campaign wasn't just about promoting businesses, it was about fostering unity within the community. It was an endeavor to bridge the gap between businesses and the people, they creating symbiotic relationship beyond. They united the elemental realms, they now sought to unite the various entities that formed their community. Ava, Ben, Chloe, process connecting businesses, understanding aspirations, challenges. Fiery guided them through the trials, now fueled their efforts to establish authentic relationships. They recognized unity, just commitment to positive change. The experience of the game had shown them that when diverse forces come together, they can achieve remarkable things. Just as the elements had converged in the trials, the characters were now witnessing convergence, #WinIt campaign. The game had taught them that unity isn't a mere concept, it's a force that can transform lives and create lasting impact. Chloe, drawing experiences, watery realm, importance, adaptability, fostering relationships. Recognized. Canon. Forms, engagement required, flexibility, ability, empathize, perspectives, community. Ben, stability, building relationships required. Strong challenges, that the bonds they were forming grounded integrity, trust, unity. Daniel's journey through the realm of air had taught him the significance of effective communication. He applied this lesson to engage with businesses, ensuring that their messages resonated clearly and authentically. He knew that, like the wind, words could carry influence and create a ripple community. Ava, fiery passion brought every interaction. She understood that unity wasn't just about finding common ground, it was about igniting passion-positive change. Contagious, inspiring to join. As they navigated the intricacies of community engagement, the characters discovered that the unity they forged during game powerful experiences equipped them to navigate challenges, adapt to different situations, and persevere in the face of obstacles. Just as the elemental realms had tested their mettle, the campaign was putting their unity. The legacy they aimed to leave was one of unity, positivity, and transformation. They realized that their journey wasn't just about the success of the campaign, it was about leaving an indelible mark on their community. Their pieces on the game board had transformed into symbols creating. And so, the characters continued their journey, their hearts aligned with the essence of unity that had guided them through the elemental trials. As they engaged with businesses, individuals, community large, the legacy they were crafting was one generation's legacy unity. Confines of the game and extended into the tapestry of their lives. Chapter unveiling. First person, Chloe. As we delved deeper into our journey, a new layer of intrigue unfolded, the enigmatic UMYO cards. These cards, much like the elemental realms, held profound significance. Beyond game, piece puzzle, symbol strategy that resonated with the very fabric of our campaign, #WinIt. The UMYO cards weren't just cards, they were gateways to untapped potential. They represented experiences, game challenges, real world. As I studied each card, I recognized that their symbolism was intricately tied to essential business principles. The cards were more than just images, they were vessels of meaning. The Visionary Voyager card, depiction a ship sailing through waters, spoke importance exploration. Just journey through uncharted territories in the game, our campaign was about pioneering new paths in the business landscape. Then there was the Harmony's Embrace card, showing hands clasped together in unity. This card resonated deeply with the unity we had cultivated among ourselves and sought to foster within the community. It symbolized the strength of collaboration and the power of working together. The Resilient Roots card, featuring image sturdy encapsulated resilience and adaptability. It was a reminder that, like a tree bending with the wind, businesses must be adaptable to changes in the market and consumer preferences. As I examined the Enlightened Guardian card, depicting a torch illuminating the darkness, I thought bring positive change community. Campaign hope, shedding light and uplift. Each card was a lesson in itself, a game's ability bridge gap fiction and reality. They weren't just tools, they were sources of inspiration that fueled our understanding navigate challenges. Trials within the elemental realms, these cards presented us with challenges that demanded strategic thinking creativity. The synergy between the UMYO cards and the lessons from the game was undeniable. It was as our journey, reflecting growth, unity, had experienced. They weren't mere symbols on paper, they were guides that steered us towards making informed decisions and taking purposeful actions. As I held the cards in my hand, I marveled at the depth of their symbolism. They weren't just pieces game, they keys unlocking potential, making impact. Each card, I felt a renewed sense of purpose, a reminder that the journey we had embarked upon greater any. The unveiling of the UMYO cards wasn't just a moment of revelation, it was a moment of empowerment. They symbolized challenges world, insights we gained our extraordinary journey. As contemplated symbolism path our steps guided by amalgamation game reality, unity strategy, passion purpose. Chapter, third person. As the characters continued to navigate the intricacies of the #WinIt campaign, a realization began: uncanny symmetry challenges they game. It was during a strategy session that the resemblance first emerged. As they discussed approaching eyes up recognition, Minute said, leaning. A challenge realm, we forge problems together. He wasn't alone in his observation. Ava nodded, thoughtfully. Right. Game, mirroring experiences. Being applied. Chloe leaned back in her chair, a wry smile playing on her lips. I remember that water realm challenge, adapt changing unexpected you we're. Their conversation unraveled the thread of connection woven between the game and reality. Each challenge they encountered in the game seemed to have a counterpart in their entrepreneurial journey. Fiery, unwavering passion mirrored the fierce competition and need for innovation in business. The strategic puzzles they solved in the game held parallels with the strategic partnerships they were forging. World. It was as though the game had prepared them, consciously or not, for the trials of the business landscape. Challenges they primed critically, effectively, adapt change, indispensable any entrepreneur. But the similarities weren't confined to practical matters. The character transformations they had undergone gained personal growth. They communicate better and lean on each other's strengths in the game. They were applying those As they continued to explore the resonance between the game and reality, they couldn't shake off the feeling that the two were intricately connected, a yin and yang of experience and wisdom. Strategy game was an initiation, a preparatory phase grand they upon. The characters found themselves drawing strength from this recognition. The challenges they encountered weren't daunting obstacles, they were echoes of lessons they had already mastered. It was a reminder that their journey was a continuum, where each trial was an opportunity to apply insights they gained. And so, with a newfound sense of purpose and understanding, they embraced the challenges that lay ahead. They realized that the game had equipped them with more than just knowledge. It had granted them a unique perspective, a lens through which to view every obstacle as a stepping. As they closed the strategy session, the characters shared knowing smiles. They were united, not only by goals, by spanned game and the realm of business. They were emboldened by the realization that every trial they had faced had brought them one step closer to their vision, a world transformed by unity, purpose, and the wisdom gained from their extraordinary journey. Chapter Partnerships. First person Daniel. I never thought that a board game could have such a profound impact on way approach real-life challenges. As we delved into the heart of our #WinIt campaign, one particular challenge caught my importance: partnerships, the game and the business world. The game had led us through the elemental realms, testing our abilities and teaching us valuable lessons. Now, in the heart of our campaign, we were faced with a puzzle-themed challenge. Logical progression, step complexity, navigating landscape. As I sat with the UMYO cards spread before me, each one a symbol of a different facet of business, held parallels puzzles we game. As we decipher patterns, challenge forging strategic partnerships, I chose the UMYO card representing collaboration and contemplated its symbolism. The puzzle piece journey, way element of the puzzle fit perfectly with the others to create a complete picture. It was a reminder that partnerships weren't just about joining forces, but about finding harmony in diversity, just as we. Throughout, the challenge was multifaceted. Puzzles we game required identify potential partners' strengths, complemented ours aligned. Strategize, just personal one, understanding goals' potential. As we embarked on this puzzle-solving journey, I felt a sense of excitement mixed with trepidation. Game pieces might perfectly. We might adjust, realign, approach. The potential to create partnerships that would amplify impact, bring campaigns, vision to life. It was during this challenge that the threads of our experiences within the game and the real world intertwined most vividly. The lessons we had learned in the elemental realms were guiding now, reminding power unity, importance adaptability, satisfaction of piecing together a solution that was greater than the sum of its parts. As I looked around at my fellow adventurers turned partners, I was struck by the camaraderie we forged. Game, anything combined our strengths and perspectives. And just as the final piece of a puzzle slots into place, I felt a sense of satisfaction knowing that our efforts, guided by the wisdom of the game, were creating something. So, as we navigated puzzle partnerships challenge, echoes of our game experiences resonated deeply, reminding me that the lessons we had learned were more than just academic. They were the keys to unlocking the doors of success in the real world. Chapter Unleashing Creativity. Third person. The path of entrepreneurship is often paved with the need for creativity and innovation. Our Journey Game #WinIt campaign revealed this truth time and again. As we faced a challenge centered around unleashing our creativity, any acquired, gathered around a table strewn with UMYO cards, each representing a different facet of business, we are challenge. Atmosphere anticipation, a reflection of the enthusiasm that had driven us since we embarked on this journey. The UMYO card I chose was labeled Innovation. It depicted a canvas splashed with colors and ideas that seemed to break free from the constraints of convention. I couldn't help but draw parallels. Game, a journey encouraged the box to explore new realms and to discover the potential within ourselves. The challenge ahead was twofold. We had to develop a creative marketing strategy for the #WinIt campaign engage community. We collaboratively, drawing creativity. Game taught harness our individual strengths, but now we needed to channel our collective creativity to craft something truly. As we brainstormed, ideas flowed like a river of imagination. Each of us brought a unique perspective by background's elemental trials. The air was charged with excitement as we pieced together our visions, fueled by creativity, by responsibilities. Yet, just as game, journey creativity was challenges. Solving puzzles, navigated hurdles, grown us during our brightly supported insights upon. Through challenge, creativity just generating was finding elegant complex problems, looking beyond surface, understanding nuances, daring explore. Game's lessons echoed in my mind, the need to adapt, to embrace change, and to use creativity as a guiding entrepreneurship. As we finalized our creative marketing strategy, I looked at the collective masterpiece we had created. It was a testament to the power of collaboration, innovation, and the indomitable spirit that had driven us from the very beginning. The experience left me with a profound realization. The journey of entrepreneurship was not just about building a business, it was about igniting the spark creativity using shape. And so, as we moved forward with our campaign, I carried with me the lessons of this challenge, lessons that highlighted the importance of innovation, the value of thinking differently, and the transformative impact of unleashing creativity. Just as the canvas on the UMYO card held the promised potential, journey bridge gap between the game and the world of business. Chapter Strength Unity. First person Ben. Throughout journey, unity light guiding our way. We challenge strength unity, help on the bonds. Forged game. A powerful R. Collaborative efforts in the real world. The UMYO card I selected for this challenge was adorned with an intricate knot, symbolizing the interwoven connections we had established as a team. Just like the threads of the knot, each of us brought strengths, perspectives, unique experiences together, had created something far more resilient and vibrant than any of us could achieve alone. As we delved into the challenge, we found ourselves tasked with devising a strategy that required trials of the game. Our ability to work in harmony was paramount. The card symbolism resonated deeply as we navigated this challenge. Much like the intricacies of the knot, our unity was on trust, communication, respect. The lessons we had learned from the game echoed in my mind. We had faced elemental trials that demanded collaboration, and now the game's teachings were coming full circle. We were no longer participants. Game, make the #WinIt campaign resounding. As we exchanged ideas, shared insights, and built upon each other's contributions, I marveled at the beauty of collaboration. Our diverse backgrounds and individual strengths seamlessly intertwined, creating a tapestry possibility. As suggested, the strength of our unity was indeed greater than the sum of its parts. Through challenge, unity just working together, it leveraging strengths, challenges, opportunities, something meaningful. Game taught us was key navigating unpredictable were, applying very #WinIt campaign. As we finalized our strategy, I felt a profound sense of pride in our team's unity. We had come a long way enigmatic journey individually and collectively. Our shared experiences, trials, and triumphs had woven a bond that was unbreakable, our campaign's success. As we stepped out of the challenge, I carried with me a newfound appreciation for the strength that lies in unity. Just as the knot on the UMYO card represented the intertwining of threads, our unity represented weaving passion's powerful change. Challenge ready lay knowing together, unity greatest bridging gap between the game and the campaigns. Impactful journey. Chapter confronting. Third person. As the characters advanced in their journey, they encountered a challenge unlike any they had faced before. Titled Confronting Shadows, it presented them with a profound task to delve into their inner doubts and fears and confront the shadows that lurked within. The UMYO card they drew for this challenge depicted a figure standing against the backdrop of a dimly symbolism striking, the represented uncertainties that often clouded their judgment and hindered their progress. It was a challenge that paralleled the obstacles they would encounter in the business world, where doubts could become formidable obstacles if left unaddressed. Each character embarked on their personal journey within the challenge, guided by their experiences. Game Day challenge was a maze on insecurities, complexities minds. As they navigated through the darkness, they began to realize the interconnectedness of their fears and the lessons they had learned from the elemental trials. Ava, Ben, Chloe, confronted her fear of failure, a concern that had held her back from fully committing to the campaign. Grappled imposter syndrome, doubting ability effectively. Faced her fear of rejection, stemming from memories of past setbacks. And Daniel came face to face with his fear of change, a worry that had hindered his willingness to embrace new opportunities. The characters drew strength from their collective experiences and the unity they had built. They discussing openly honestly. They found solace in the realization that they were not alone in their struggles. The same way, they support each other to navigate the labyrinth of their own doubts. With each step forward, began light on captive. They recognized impact on decision-making. They acknowledged growth they undergone throughout journey, a transformation that had prepared them to face these inner challenges head-on. As they emerged from the challenge, the characters carried with them a newfound sense of empowerment. They symbol triumph own. Experience taught acknowledging addressing. Was a step overcoming. Shadows within the challenge, they could confront the uncertainties and doubts that awaited them in the business world. The lessons from confronting shadows were not just confined to the game. The characters recognized courage, strength, they challenged qualities, they pursued #WinIt campaigns. Success. They stepped. The challenge, they carried with them a renewed sense of self-assurance and a deeper understanding played shaping. With the echoes of the challenge's lessons in their minds, the characters were prepared to tackle the shadows that might arise as they continued their entrepreneurial journey. They had confronted the darkness within, and in doing so, had illuminated the path to their own growth and success. Chapter breaking. First person Ava. As we ventured further into our journey, we encountered a challenge that resonated deeply with me. Was breaking. Significance passing. Moment. The UMYO card drawn for this challenge featured a powerful image, a towering wall that separated two distinct landscapes, seemingly insurmountable. In this challenge, the very essence of breaking boundaries was to confront obstacles that stood in the way of progress. As we stepped into the challenge, I couldn't help but draw parallels between the formidable wall depicted on the card and the barriers we often faced in the real world. These barriers could be anything from perspective. The landscape on either side of the wall was a representation of collaboration and isolation, success, stagnation, breaking just, overcoming challenges, it fostering nurturing relationships, creating pathways growth. My towering represented creativity, unity. #WinIt campaign. We. These barriers and open up channels of communication and understanding. But as I stood before the challenge, I realized that breaking boundaries required more than just brute force. It demanded empathy, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to progress. As I pondered on how to approach this challenge, I looked to my fellow adventurers. We had come a long way, enigmatic, brought together trials that had tested our mettle. Our unity and shared experiences had prepared us for this moment. Drawing began to explore ways symbolic. Power harnessed the power of effective communication, active listening, and the willingness to understand different viewpoints. We realized that collaboration was the key to dismantling the barriers that hindered progress. The challenges within the wall were not just physical, they mirrored the mental hurdles we often faced. Doubts, misunderstandings, and assumptions were the obstacles we needed to overcome. Was a breaking solely. Was conquering. With each challenge we successfully navigated, began efforts openly, empathized one perspectives that had once seemed insurmountable became fragments they reminded that progress required a willingness to learn, adapt, and find common ground. Emerging challenge, accomplishment understanding importance breaking. Depiction division, now symbolized unity we through our understood that just as we had broken down the symbolic wall, we could also break down the barriers that hindered progress in our real-world campaign. The The experience of breaking boundaries had a profound impact on our perspective as a team. We had learned that breaking barriers wasn't just a one-time feat, it was an ongoing process that required dedication, empathy, and the willingness to challenge our own assumptions. As we walked away from the challenge, we carried